And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The three is up. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Jokic. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Pass to Barnes. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Atlanta with the ball. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end. Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Pass to Duncan. Right side Reeves. On the wing, Reeves. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Ginobili. The three is rebounded by Olajuwon.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Over to the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot no good, a bit short.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Ginobili. He's got 5. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Duncan.
2 minutes.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Duncan just too good around the rim. That's a cakewalk.
Outside Reeves. To the inside. It's stolen away. Here's the break. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Duncan. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Drills the baseline jumper.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Banchero. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Reeves. And they pick up 2. And Charlotte leads by 3.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Artest. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Ginobili. 7 points in the game. Here's Kukoc. Here's Roy. Let's go with a 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Charlotte on top, leading by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Charlotte leading by 3. It's Reeves with the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Ja Morant picks one up. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Charlotte.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Kukoc. Out to the wing. They set the pick. Here's Roy. Pass to Olajuwon. From behind the arc. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Here's Roy. Four on the clock. Here's Kukoc. The rebound by Atlanta. The ball's knocked loose. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Well, you have to think, if Jokic is that good a passer, his mind is always working. Why not work it to get contact like that?
Outside Reeves. The floater. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's the three. He buries it from 3.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Reeves. Here's Duncan. Right side Reeves. Shot from 12. Launches it from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. And Charlotte leads by 5.
And when your 7-footer, like Tim Duncan is knocking down jumpers off of passes like that there, it is devastating to the defense.
Now here's Johnson. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Roy. Puts up a deep three. And Charlotte another three.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Levine. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Odom. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. 1:05 left in the fourth. Here's Reeves to the wing on the left. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Trailing by 8. With the putback.
Jokic stepping up big time here.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. Here's Roy. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Jokic. Inside. Here's Garnett. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And it's Jokic with the ball for Atlanta. 9-point game. Odom can't hit. Gordon outside. And here's Curry for three. Counted from distance. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
Penny though, give me time. Hey, give me more. Give me all my that I missed the most. Haiti on the road, that's a give and go. And we all tryna go once we get a low ballin'. Saint Laurent jeans, I ain't even get mad when you switch teams ballin'. Free the home team, I spent 20 on a ring, I'm a trophy, I'm ballin'. Had to blood like Wimby, she keep calling. Jumping on a bird with a bird, I'm in Boston. Skip to my Lou on a like Austin. Fell in love with the game. Put him on ice like the diamonds in my chain. I said, get the streets hope, look out for the came. Mr. Never leave, my brothers never change up on the through the hurt and the pain. Through the lane, I say, shoot for me. I'm shooting the win. Money on the wall like I'm busting the frames. Did a shoot when you ball with a name. Squad when I'm dealing with pain. Ballin'. Saint Laurent jeans. I ain't even get mad when you switch teams ballin'. Free the home team. I spent 20 on a ring, I'm a trophy, I'm ballin'. Had to blood like Wimby, she keep calling. Jumping on a bird with a bird, I'm in Boston. Skip to my Lou on a like Austin. Ballin'. Ballin'. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him cause I'm finna. I feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Damn good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole life. Listen, baby, put that on ice. We get by. I be the rest of her friends always off. I'm finna treat you like fab. Go ahead and throw it in the bag. Throw your whole closet out. We don't need it in the house.